Hello to everyone, welcome to Brush Up Your English. Do you know what is the purpose of using a pronoun? The purpose of using a pronoun instead of a noun is generally to avoid the repetition of a noun. See the small paragraph as an example. Likewise, John is a 20 years old boy. John lives in a small village. John loves the people of his village. John always helps the people of the village. John realized that there is no doctor in the village who can treat the people suffering from various illnesses. John decides to study biology because John wants to become a doctor to provide medical services to the people. In the above paragraph, the noun John is used repetitively in the paragraph. It comes again and again in every sentence and the paragraph looks awkward. To avoid this repetition, a noun he should be used instead of the noun John as follows. To avoid this repetition, a pronoun should be used instead of the noun John. Let's take the second paragraph and find out the difference. John is a 20 years old boy. He lives in a small village. He loves the people of his village. He always helps the people of the village. He realizes that there is no doctor in the village who can treat the people suffering from various illnesses. He decides to study biology because he wants to become a doctor to provide medical services to the people. In the above paragraph, using the pronoun he instead of using the noun John again and again has made the paragraph look perfect. It's very important to avoid the repetition. You use pronoun every day. In fact, even if you don't know what pronouns are, you use them and in the sentences alone. We have now used pronouns 4 times. Pronouns are the words you substitute for other nouns when your reader or your listener already knows which nouns you are referring to. For example, you might say, I have a dog. He is brown and white. There is no need to clarify that you are describing your dog in the second sentence, because you already mentioned him in the very first sentence. But following up, I have a dog with brown and white is grammatically incorrect. So, with the pronoun he is, you turn the phrase brown and white into a full sentence. He is brown and white. So, in today's video, we are going to study pronoun in very depth. And I will try my best to make you clear each type of pronoun with full concept. All cases and types of pronoun with examples. Hope so, your all doubts will be cleared in today's video. So, let's get started. So, let me define first of all pronoun. A pronoun is used in place of a specific noun mentioned earlier in a sentences so that you don't have to keep writing that particular noun. For example, Mikhail is a good boy. He gets up early in the morning. Here you don't have to mention Mikhail again. It means that in the place of the name you are using he. He is a pronoun here. The coach selected several key points. Now we have to remove the coach. He wanted the team to memorize them. He replaces the coach. Them replaces several key points. The word or phrase that a pronoun replaces is called the antecedent of the pronoun. In the previous example, original noun, the coach, is the antecedent and the pronoun he is the referent because it refers back to the original noun. The antecedent and the pronouns must agree in terms of a number and gender. So, let's go through types of pronoun here. These are the types of the pronoun. The first one is the subject pronouns. The second one is the object pronouns. Difference between subject and object pronoun. Number 3 is the possessive pronouns. Number 4 is the reflexive pronouns. Number 5 is the intensive pronouns. Number 6 is the relative pronouns. Number 7 is the demonstrative pronouns. Number 8 is the interrogative pronouns. Number 9 is reciprocal pronoun. Number 10 is indefinite pronoun. So, number first one is subject pronouns. Let's go through first of all the subject pronouns. Subject pronouns work as the subject of the verb in a sentence. A subject pronoun normally replaces the subject to object, a noun of the previous sentence. For example, Mike can't attend the party. He has gone to his grandparents. Number 2, Martha is a good storyteller. She told a ghost story that scared everyone. Number 3, Julie made some cakes. They look tasty. Here the subject pronoun replaced the object of the previous sentence. Number 2 is the object pronouns. Object pronouns work as the object or indirect object in a sentence, replacing the antecedent object. This form of the pronoun is also used after prepositions. Likewise, I will give you a person on your birthday. I have a great idea for you. After preposition, tell her that you will take the job. I have a gift for your boss. Give it to your boss. Here it works as an object. Third one is the possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns replace the nouns of the possessive adjectives. Likewise, my, our, your, her, his, their. The possessive pronouns are mine, ours, yours, hers, his, its, theirs. The pronoun who has a possessive from whose. For example, I thought my bag was lost, but the one Aisha found was mine. Here is mine refers to my bag. Their vacation will start next week. Ours is tomorrow. Here ours refers to our vacation. Those 4 suitcases are ours. Is this yours? You have to take either her car or theirs. Here hers is better than the theirs. Here her is a possessive adjective and hers and theirs are possessive pronouns which replaced her car and their car. Now comes to the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns redirect a sentence or a clause back to the subject, which is also the direct object of that sentence. A reflexive pronoun comes when the subject pronoun its actions upon itself. Here itself is a reflexive pronoun. Likewise, since she is her own boss, she gave herself a raise. Here herself is the direct object of the clause and the same person is the subject. She allowed herself more time to get ready. The computer restarts itself every night. We told ourselves that we were so lucky to be alive. Number 5 is the intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns emphasizes importance but do not act as the object in the sentence. They can appear right after the subject. Likewise, I will do it myself. Here myself is not an object. I myself saw the missing boat into the harbor. You yourselves are responsible for this mess. 6th one is the relative pronouns. Relative pronouns which relates to pronoun. They are used to make clear what is being talked about in a sentence. They describe something more about the subject or the object. That, what, which, who, whom. For example, a person who loves nature is a good person who relates to people. Likewise, our school, which was founded in 1995, is being renovated, which relates to animals and objects. This is the house where my son was born, refers to the places. So, number 7th is the demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns normally indicate the closeness of or distance from the speaker, either literally or symbolically. These, that and those are the demonstrative pronouns. We have 4 demonstrative pronouns. They also work as demonstrative adjectives when they modify a noun. However, demonstrative pronouns do not modify anything, rather replace the noun phrases. Sometimes neither, none and such are also used as demonstrative pronouns. For example, that is a long way to go. Demonstrative pronoun is there. This is my car. Demonstrative pronoun. Hand me that cricket bat. Demonstrative adjective. Neither is permitted to enter the building. Such are ways of life. Number 8 is the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns produce questions. They are what, which, who, whom and whose. We have 5 interrogative pronouns. Who, whom and whose refer to questions related to a person or animal. What refers to an idea, object or event, and which can indicate either a person or a thing. For example, what was the name of your dog? Which is your favorite movie? Who works for you? Whom do you prefer in this competition? There is a new bike on the lawn. Whose is it? Important. Hold on. They is plural. We have been using the singular they since the 14th century in English. We use it all the time when we don't know someone's gender. Example, somebody left their umbrella. I hope they don't get wet. Some but not all. Non-binary people use they, them pronoun. These means you refer to them in the third person using they and them. For example, Max is joining us for paintball on Saturday. They will be driving if you want a lift with them. Some non-binary people may use they, she or they or he pronouns indicating that they are comfortable with you referring to them. Number 9 is reciprocal pronoun. A reciprocal pronoun is a pronoun that expresses mutual actions or relationships. In English, we have two reciprocal pronouns. First one is each other and the second one is one another. Example, Uzaifa and Sahil are talking to each other. Second example, Uzaifa, Sahil and Umair are talking to one another. Number 10th and last is indefinite pronoun. An indefinite pronoun does not refer to any specific person, thing or amount. It is vague and not definite. Some typical indefinite pronouns are anything, each, everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, nobody, none, someone. For example, someone is calling you. No one trusts me. All are coming today. Everything is fine. So this is all about the pronoun. Thank you for watching and listening me.